Okay, folks, Machinery Pete here, day 2 at the 2018 Farm Progress Show, and we're happy to visit with the good folks at Crary Industries. And I'm here with Jason Harland, the Territory Sales Manager for, is it Iowa and Missouri? Is that your territory, Jason?
Correct, Iowa and Missouri.
Okay, well, you can see here, folks, checking out the Prairie wind system. Now, Jason, I got to tell you, all these years covering auctions, when I see the Crary wind system on a head, the aerial, I tell you, those prices, they're very strong. Your guys' brand is amazing. Why don't you tell us the latest with the wind system?
Well, the wind system, and we can break it down short. You know, the value is just ROI, picking up shatter loss, beans that are falling on the ground. You know, you bring up a used head, which is a great point. You know, it adds value to the head. A lot of customers are looking for used heads, and what better way at that time to go ahead and hang the wind system on the front. You've got a reel. You don't need to throw your reel away. Everybody knows Crary well for their air reels.
Right.
Well, now you have a way to throw wind on the front of it and keep the existing reel and still use your used head. You don't need to go out and buy a new header.
And just a little quick background on the Crary company. It goes back, was it late 70s?
Yeah, you know, Crary goes back to the late 70s. We can say 35 years, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And, you know, throughout the years, the design and everything stayed pretty much the same.
Okay.
You know, the technology has changed with some gearboxes. And as headers get bigger, we have to keep redesigning.
Right.
But the system works well and hasn't changed much throughout the years.
And in this farm economy, when you know, dollars are tight again, like you mentioned, Jason, everything about return on investment, the dollars are there.
It is, you know, and that soybean on the ground, you know, 5 years ago didn't mean a whole lot to some guys, and now you're looking and you look behind your combine and I just left money on the ground. And when you're looking at, you know, 2 to 4 bushel on average savings, you know, it pays for itself pretty quick. So.
Right. And that's why you're getting I assume why you're getting the lean in here from the folks at the show, looking into the wind system and.
Yeah, you know, and the economy the way it is, you know, a little slower. You know, guys, in the past, it's maybe been not so a little negative, but now they get the system more because they are losing that money on the ground.
Right.
So this show's been very positive. Weather's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice today. And Jason, as you work with your dealers across your territory, Iowa, Missouri, 2018 here, what have you been picking up? Dealer attitudes and also the farmers you talk to.
Dealer attitudes, you know, big, large, high dollar equipment is tough now. I think we can all say that. I think guys are looking for more ROI, return on your investment. So whether it's a product like Crary or I know several other companies, guys are out there like, I need to invest in this now because I have to be as efficient as possible.
Right.
So dealers are very positive. Customers are still coming in. They're just looking to be more efficient. So.
Right. And again, speak to the Crary brand as you travel around the Midwest, Jason, what it means to operators, and I imagine return customers must be a huge factor for you guys.
It is, you know, the Crary product, and we're very proud of it, so you never want to brag, but, you know, customers, it's the type of product that once you buy it, I don't know how I ever run without it. Right. And it all goes back to what we're talking about, ROI.
So it was interesting, right before we started filming, Jason, I was visiting with some folks from Owatonna, Minnesota, just down the road from where I live.
Sure.
We talked for a half hour, but one of the guys that right at the very end mentions, he goes, you know, I have a Crary air reel on my 925 deer head.
Sure.
He said he bought it last year, and he said he loves it. He said it paid for itself immediately.
It will. You know, and it's easy math. I tell customers, you know, even in the booth, it's, you know, just you can figure 10 bushel beans, and you know, if a system's $12,000, you know, you can do the math. Is it 500 acres? Is it 800 acres? But it's easy to show an ROI and pay for itself.
Well, folks, let's bring in Ann Taylor here, a marketing specialist with Crary. Ann, thank you for having me out, first of all.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Really appreciate it. And Ann, I understand some exciting news coming up at another big show.
We do, yes. If you come visit us in West Fargo, North Dakota at the Big Iron Show coming up September 11th through the 13th, we are going to be having an unveiling on one of our 40-foot draper heads. So we have a new air system that's going to be going on there. So I can't tell you any more about it, but come see it. It's pretty cool.
On a 40-foot.
On a 40-foot, yep.
Nice. Well, folks, heed Ann's advice there, and if you're at Big Iron, of course, great show. Stop in and visit the folks at Prairie. And now, Ann, what is the Crary website?
If you want to visit us online, you can find us at crary.com. That's CRARY.com.
Okay, and we've just been featuring, obviously, your great, wind system here, air reel, with a fantastic reputation. But Crary, I mean, you guys, you have a lot going on. You have other business segments, and
We do, yeah. Crary Industries in and of itself actually manages multiple brand lines. So not only do we have our wonderful egg line that you see here, we also have our Tile Pro line, that's our water management line.
Yep.
And they're actually also here at Farm Progress. If you wanted to try and visit them, they're going to be there too at Big Iron. We'll also have some stuff at Husker Harvest if you have a chance to make it to that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it overlaps this year. Then we also have our Lockwood line, that's our potato management equipment. So anything that has to do with potato harvesting, planting, handling, Lockwood is the thing to go to. We also have our Weed Roller Pro line, that's for beach management, grooming your beaches, waterfront areas, helping keep the weeds down. And then our Echo Bearcat line, that's all of our outdoor power equipment. It's like, man, you list them off, we are busy people over there at Crary Industries, aren't we?
And Ann, we need to do a little shout out your hometown and Minnesota girl you grew up in. Was it Farmington?
Yep, the Farmington Rosemount area, so
Rosemount.
yay. Woo,
there you go.
Go Minnesota.
Awesome. Well, Ann, thank you. And Jason?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us about latest from Prairie. And again, thanks for having me out, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Greg.